big shoes to fill, but as we know, with injury comes opportunity, and in fact, there are 4 players tonight that are making their senior debut.
See the two bigs about to get introduced. We can't wait to see Lee and Han combine, the two twin towers. A very tall lineup up against this inexperienced New Zealand team. Wong, Han for the first 3 of the game. Han Shu. Wong into Han. Will she go for back-to-back threes? Han Shu. Zhang now using her pace to Han Shu, guarded by Whitaker. Huang Xijing has a go and gets the 3 to go. This is unbelievable from the Chinese team. Lee gets it back. Oh, beautiful pass to Han, and it rattles in as they vie for an Olympic spot at Paris coming up in July. McGoldrick, a positive start for her, dumps it to Tamilo. That's great basketball from the New Zealand team. Richards gets it swatted away, and Young Li Wei is up and running and gets the basket to go.
Just passed it a little bit in front of her, and she was able to just scoop it up and
10 seconds left now for the Chinese team to get one last score perhaps in this first term. Pan stepping back on her opponent, Li Yuru. You can catch all the action on the Courtside app. Head to your app store to download that one as Ree gets the scoring going for New Zealand to start this second term. Comes off a bit of hands, and Dalton, the smallest one there, ended up with the rebound. It's picked off, and then a whole host of bodies hit the floor. It somehow ends up with Wang, who gets it to Lee, who gets it to Young. Great play by China in this already loud arena as we take a look at the best players of the second. Lee obliges and provides the screen and then gets the roll into Pan and lifts it in.
Great movement off the ball by Pan.
And I must admit, I reckon that one belonged to Lee Mong. 12 points alone in that second quarter. She really provided a Han into Lee. Lee Mong gets the and 1 to go.
She gets to the rim as we just saw, but she uses her strength as well out there, and you know,
both teams being a bit aggressive in this game. Yu Tong Tong into Huang, into Han, a beautiful find and a beautiful finish.
She ran the floor really hard on most occasions out there, and if she wasn't going in to finish.
10 already for the game. Ominous sign from the New Zealand team as Lee Mong gets the steal and runs away, dumps her player out of the way, and gets the finish as well.
That she looked ahead and saw Stella Beck there, that she wasn't going to attack her and go hard.
And of course that means... And again, the Chinese team with the active hands in their front court, and Lee Mong goes back to back.
I feel like it's the full court pressure of China that is also, you know,
making her New Zealand debut tonight here in Xi'an. McGoldrick blocked again by Han. It's a blocking party here. And Han Shu, that's her 3rd for the game for this New Zealand team. Bang! Into Huang, into Wu, and now Han. Lee Mong had a fantastic second term, and she gets her 10th point of the quarter.
Well, I'm not sure that it necessarily went wrong for New Zealand in just slowing it down, getting organized a little bit now.
Han for a 4th triple of the game. Han Shu. McGoldrick for the instant response, couldn't get it to go. And again a block. Han Shu doing it on both ends. Lee Mong finishes it all off. This is unbelievable stuff from China. Han now into Wu. A nice bounce pass to Pan. Zhangqi.
Get better and better. Confidence breeds confidence. They were just playing so...
Picks it back out to Lee. On a beautiful drive, and Pan Zhangqi is happy to finish it off the back-to-back basket.
Well together, sharing the ball around. I thought it was really good off-the-ball movement, as we see there.
A slim 10-point lead at the end of the first term. Han is able to put the finishing touches on a dominant opening half for China, and a dominant opening half for her as an individual as well.
Follow up by a great rebounder and finisher.
Back out to Wang. Great collect by Lee. Another rebound. This time elects to pass it back out to Wang and reward her. Whitaker finds herself open. Can't drain it. Wang, a long look ahead pass to Lee. And she says, thank you very much. And then Wang pushing the pace. Reed caught in two minds. Whitaker receives it from Beck. And Beck gets it back. And gets the bucket to go. Quarter.
Well, I thought they did a few good things in that quarter, and there was a couple of...
Oh, and it's cut off by Huang. Li Meng calling for it. Instead finds Li Yuru, who scoops it in. 3 from 11 from the field for Li Yuru this game. Up to 8 points. And here she is again in the action. Wang to Young. Bucket. Huang into Young. Back to Huang, sets herself and goes for it. Lee up to 8 points and 9 rebounds on the verge of that double-double. And Li Yuan just goes for the circus pass to Young Li Wei. And what a start for China out of the timeout.
They moved the ball really well. The players moved well. So New Zealand just have to keep being positive.
Reed in the corner. Tries to work with Richards, but it gets cut off, and Lee with electric pace gets it to Young. What a finish. Now Young off back-to-back buckets. Young Li Wei, and it gets cut off by Dalton. Wanda Rabadi instead went alone as the Chinese subs and Whitaker back out there for New Zealand. Lee. Reed cuts it off, and she's got no one but the bucket ahead of her. Gets it to go. Reed pushing the pace. Hippolyte launches from 3, and there's Hippolyte getting involved in the game. Into Lee. 3 seconds left. Han again beats the buzzer just as she did at halftime. Gets her 19th point for the game.
For the end of that third quarter.
A great pass from Li Yuan as well. Han just had to caress that into the basket there for the away team tonight. Reed for 3. Oh, and a nice offensive rebound and put back by Dalton. Han with it now. Driving on Whitaker, stepping back on Whitaker as well.
You know what?
Back right onto the floor. McGoldrick out there for New Zealand too, and immediate impact.
That was a nice little curl cut and a nice find by Hippolyte.
Oh, the sister of Young Li Wei on for her first minutes tonight. A big superstar here in China. And Hippolyte just glides around her.
Great.
Li into Li Yuru. Zhang Ru. Luo steps back and nails it. Li. Li Yuru pulls up for a long 2, and that's as easy as you like. Deep triple from Zoe Richards. Doesn't go down. A great look ahead pass to Luo, who finishes it off.
You know, it was great to see that she was rewarded for that effort.
Reed now tries to respond and does so successfully. Young. Into Luo, into Lee. Bumps Richards out of the way with aggression. So 90 seconds left in this game. China balling their way to a win in front of their home fans. Lee adds to her tally. And China put the finishing touches on a fantastic performance. Li Yuru banks it home, and they beat the buzzer once again. The host nation get their Olympic qualifying tournament off to the perfect start.